Hey guys, welcome to Rosie's Dessert Spot. Today I'll be demonstrating how to create this 3-tier mermaid style cake using a fillable cake stand. This video is brought to you by the amazing people over at My Dream Cake. You can find all the tools and materials that I've used in this tutorial on their website, which will be linked in our bio or in the description box below. I'm using an Ag Bake cake leveler to level and tort my cakes. I'm starting with the 8-inch, which is sitting on a 12-inch cake board. The filling is buttercream that I've tinted pink, and I'm just going to fill my cake as per usual. The fillable cake stand, or the fillable cake tier that you'll see right in the middle, that is a 6-inch size. Then I have a 4-inch cake on top of that. You will still need doweling to support the weight of the top tiers as well, so I'll show you guys how I go about doing that one. Create a crumb coat all around the outside, trapping in those crumbs. Fill in any spaces as you go, and then remove that top lip of frosting. You want to pop that into the fridge to set for at least half an hour. Let that become nice and dry to the touch, and then work on your top tier. I'm creating an ombre here with AmeriColor gel food colors. I have pink and turquoise, just a drop or two to create a nice pastel tone. You want to add a little bit at the top and then the 2/3 at the base in your secondary color. Make sure it's nice and thick on your cake and then begin to smooth it out. If you need to fill in any pockets as you go, you totally can. I actually like the look of the sort of blended effect at the top, so I don't mind overlapping the colors slightly to get that effect. Into the fridge she goes to set, and then repeat with your bottom tier. I like to use a small spatula to help set the color on top because it's only going to be a small amount. I feel like it gives me a little bit more control. Smooth it out, bring the lip of frosting back towards the middle, and then I would refrigerate this as well. While our cakes are sitting in the fridge and setting, we can fill in our little fillable stand. So I've got the lid I'm going to take off and some cookies. You can find these at My Dream Cake as well. Just super convenient to be able to crumble these up. Wash your hands thoroughly first, or if you want, you could just use a rolling pin and smash them in a Ziploc bag until you have crumbs. Reserve some of those crumbs on the side, and then we're going to be working with our fondant. This is Cover Up, a product by Savvy Cakes, and basically it is a way to stop your fondant from drying out while it's sitting on the countertop. Rather than using Glad wrap or plastic wrap, which hurts the environment, this could be reused and washed, so super duper handy. Just going to roll them up in there. These are silicone molds for the mermaid tail and shells. I've added a little bit of cornstarch. And now I'm filling in with some colored fondant. You want to press it in so that all the grooves and crevices have been filled and the pattern is nicely transferred onto your fondant. Gently peel them out by stretching your silicone mold first and then kind of gently probing them out. I'm going to take 2 colors of fondant, twist them together into a log, roll the log out, and then continue to twist until I have a marbled effect that I like, and then I'll insert that into my mold, but just the body section of the tail. The fins I'm going to add 2 different colors, and then really press them where they meet so that they stick together. You could even add just a touch of water there as well if you like. Trim off any excess and then rub your finger from the outside of the mold in, and that'll help to remove any frilly sections cutting off created. Want to gently peel back the mold and stretch it, and if you added enough of the cornstarch, then it should come out nice and easy. Into our fillable cake stand, we are adding in our fondant elements. So I'm just bunching the crumbs onto one side so it helps the tail to stand up a little. You can dry that out overnight and then just kind of stick it into this and it should stand up on its own. I'm popping the cakes on top of each other. My camera wasn't recording, but there are 4 bubble tea straws in my 8-inch, cut flush at the top, and they're there as like support beams to support the weight of the 6-inch and the 4-inch. I've got a number 32 piping tip, adding little stars in pink buttercream and then also in turquoise buttercream. You can see the bag has pink buttercream on the outside. So as the pink ran out, I filled in with the turquoise, and now as you pipe it, the outside of these stars will be pink and the center will be turquoise. So it looks kind of like a two-tone effect. With some of the crumbs that I reserved, I am adding them to the base of the 4-inch and the 8-inch cake, and then sticking on those fondant mermaid tails. As a finishing touch, I am also going to add some edible gold dust, because there wouldn't be a video from me if there wasn't some sort of gold, right? So just by Iconic here, it's a little pump bottle, which is so convenient. We're going to dust gold glitter all over the surface. We also have some gold cashews that we are going to be adding on as well. And that is your mermaid cake with a fillable cake tier or fillable cake stand right in the middle. I'm obsessed with this invention, by the way, so I'm definitely going to be using this again in future, filling with maybe roses and macarons and just having some fun with it. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this cake tutorial. If you did and you recreate it, I would love to see it. Hashtag Rosie's Dessert Spot and hashtag My Dream Cake so we can both check it out. Thank you to My Dream Cake for sponsoring this video, and we'll catch you guys again in the next one.